In doing our I Ching studies, we were speaking about Confucius today, and one of the things in the Analects of Confucius, one of his sayings is that if I had studied the I Ching for 50 years, I would have been a better person and had better things to write. Now, evidently, Confucius was, in fact, quite fascinated with the I Ching and learned from the I Ching. But not only did he learn from the I Ching, and you will find several sayings in here that really reflect some of what the I Ching says very clearly, but you will also see in the I Ching itself a great influence by Confucius. Now, in the Richard Wilhelm book, where the I Ching is complete, meaning that you have the three sections in the book, the original text in the first section, which looks like this. There's your original I Ching text. And then you have a section, which is several treatises, the great treatise, the middle section. And then you have another section in the back, which is the same text as in the first book, but additional commentaries and sayings on what you had in the first book. So these three go together if you really want to study the I Ching. Now, the great treatise, as it's called, it can be called many things, but it has many, many things during a time when people did not understand the I Ching very well, or they had lost its essence because of all the different things that happened in the country that had nothing to do with what the I Ching was teaching. This section called the Great Treatise and other parts of that second book in the Wilhelm edition reflects an attempt to relearn, reread, and re-comment on the I Ching. Now, the Great Treatise, among all the sections in this second part, is the best of all of them. Now, within this, you will find commentary by Confucius. For example, when you have something said by Confucius, it will always say, "The master said." And now you'll know that would be Confucius. So when you read that and the master said, then that will be Confucius speaking. Now, for example, when you are talking in this section, chapter 7, on the use of the appended explanations in the I Ching, here it is. Now, Wilhelm says, compare Book 1, hexagram 61, Inner Truth. And then it says, this is one of the lines, men bound in fellowship first weep and lament, but after they laugh. Now, here's Confucius' comment on that. He says, life leads the thoughtful man on a path of many windings. Now the course is checked, now it runs straight. Here wings throughout may pour freely forth in words, then a heavy burden of knowledge must be shut away in silence. But when two people are at one in their inmost hearts, they shatter even the strength of iron or of bronze. And when two people understand each other in their inmost hearts, these words are sweet and strong, like the fragrance of orchids. Now you take that commentary that Confucius made on just that one line in hexagram 61 of the I Ching, you will find how he masters its meaning, but also gives it detailed expression that you won't find in any other section of the I Ching. So this is the section I was just reading some of you, and it has to do with right here on the bottom of this page. And you will see there it says, and the master said. That is the beginning of the Confucian commentary. This goes through a great deal of the I Ching book in the middle section and also in other sections. Confucius was a master of many things. In our case, it also includes the great book in Chinese civilization, the I Ching, along with his great book, The Analects of Confucius.